Mud-Prog Application Overview. Mud-Prog is a software application designed to streamline the preparation of drilling fluid (DF) programs for operational teams. Developed using C# and utilizing SQL Server as a cloud-based database, Mud-Prog allows users to generate and export DF programs in various formats, such as Word, Excel, or PDF. The program offers two formats for output. The first format is the short format. This contains essential details such as volume, mud formulation, and product quantities. The second format is the long format. This includes comprehensive details like introductions, section summaries, casing designs, safety policies, loss circulation flowcharts, cost pie charts, fluid volume charts, and well chemical requirements. Demonstration of application functionality. Let's begin the demonstration by selecting a well with pre-entered data. Before generating a DF program, users must update tables such as country, client, contract, field, and well name. In this demo, we have entered the following: new country, new client, new contract number 123456, new field, and new well number 1. Users can also specify units such as tubular, depth, volume, density, and concentration when adding a new client. After creating a contract, product prices can be modified by selecting the contract from the list, clicking Edit, and updating the chemical prices. Next, we proceed to the mixing sheets. Before entering mud formulations, section names must be updated. In this demo, 4 sections have already been added. For each section, we have the following mud formulations: 24-inch hole interval, PHG high-vis sweep, and pad mud; 17.5-inch hole interval, 7% KCl, PHPA, sulfonated asphalt, and polyamine; 12.25-inch hole interval, SOBM, with an oil-water ratio of 80:20 and a mud density of 12.5 ppg. 8.5-inch hole interval, drilled-in fluid with 5% KCl, NaCl for a brine density of 10 ppg, polyamine, starch high temperature, XC polymer, and calcium carbonate 20 microns, achieving a DIF density of 10.4 ppg. Volume calculation and density adjustment. For the 12.25-inch hole interval, a mud density of 12.5 ppg is required. The well trajectory data enables the software to calculate volume requirements. Entering the surface volume, dilution factor, and salvaged volume influences the final volume requirements. In the mixing sheet, we remove the concentrations for water, oil, barite, and calcium chloride. After refreshing the calculations, the other product quantities such as emulsifiers, viscosifiers, and fluid loss control agent are recalculated. To adjust density, we assume a 28% calcium chloride salinity. We select calcium chloride from the drop-down list, input 28%, click Interpolation, and transfer the calculated brine density into the density calculation sheet for further fluid density computation. Next, we enter the desired oil-water ratio, click Calculate, and the required quantities of oil, brine, and barite are computed and transferred to the mixing sheet. Treatment and contingency quantities can be added if necessary. The final volume and mud density, along with oil-water and oil-brine ratios, are displayed. Now, we will repeat the process for the water-based DIF system. We begin by removing the concentrations for water, KCl, NaCl, and calcium carbonate. Then refresh the calculations. The brine phase is set to 10 ppg, with KCl at 5% by weight and NaCl adjusted to maintain the brine density of 10 ppg. Once the calculations are completed, the computed data is transferred to the mixing sheet. Any discrepancies in volume caused by the salt interpolation can be corrected by adjusting the water concentration and refreshing the sheet. Exporting the drilling fluid program. Once all the data is entered, the DF program can be exported in the selected format, with or without treatment and contingency details. Clicking Print generates the DF program within 10 seconds, and it can be exported into Word, Excel, or PDF format. For this demo, we will export the program in PDF. Let's open the exported program, which is in short format. It shows the volumes and chemical quantities required. To modify sections, click Section Update. For this demo, 4 sections are already available. We can activate a section by double-clicking its name. Each section includes categories for discussions on drilling operations, drilling fluids, and solids control equipment. Users can check a box to include these discussions in the DF program. Let's now export the DF program in PDF. The fluid volume for each section is displayed in a bar chart. The discussions for drilling operations and fluids, as entered in the section update sheets, are also included. On the page before the last, the chemical quantity requirements by section are presented in a table. The total chemical requirements to drill the well are reported on the final page. The mixing sheet includes a hyperlink labeled Other Required Data. Clicking this reveals the following options to be included in the DF program: Introduction, Well Design, Fluids Specifications, Contingency Stock, Schematic. A file with PNG or JPEG format can be uploaded here. LCM tree. A file with PNG or JPEG format can be uploaded here. HSE safety rules. A default rig photo as rig type will appear here. However, the user can provide their rig photo as required. DF key contact personnel and client approver details. By selecting these options, users can choose which items to include in the final DF program. Let's select all options and export the long format. As you can see, the long format includes all entered data, such as costs per meter, pie charts, volume bar charts, well design, HSE policies, well schematics, and more. Key benefits of Mud-Prog. A centralized platform for creating multiple DF programs. Cloud-based database allows real-time access. Especially valuable when re-entering fields where adjacent wells have already been drilled, providing insight into the mud systems and properties used. Thank you for your time and attention. If you have any comments or suggestions for improving Mud-Prog, please feel free to share them.